UGD coming at you with the Laserlyte laser bore sighter. I've had this thing for about 12, 13 years and was putting some optics on this CMMG 22 dedicated upper and thought, I ought to do a review on these things because they're still out there, and they're still out there in this model, which is a testament to really how well they're made. If you're not familiar with Laserlyte, they do have a lot of products out there. And this is one that I picked up specifically to, take some time off trying to put those scopes right on target. The MSRP on these is $64.95. You can find them typically out on the street, around the $50 mark, sometimes as low as $40, sometimes as high as $60. The current model comes with the 50 caliber. Mine only came with the 22, the 9, 38, and the 45 caliber. But I don't have a 50 BMG to sight in, so I think I'm good to go. They run on three 393 button batteries, or the LR44. These things come in at less than an ounce, so they're pretty light. They're made of 61 T6 aluminum, and they're pretty durable. I mean, I've yet to bend this thing, and I've really tried. And they'll go to a minimum of a 3-inch barrel, which, I don't know many 3-inch barrels that are getting optics stuck on them, but if you've got that gun, this will do it for you. To give you an example of how to work this thing, this is the 22 attachment. Each one is threaded into the bottom here, and you take your time there, but they do thread pretty quickly. You don't want to strip out that aluminium, as our friends over the other side of the pond say. And you get it kind of started almost to the point where it's starting to spread, and then you stick it in your bore. And you can see it's pretty snug at this point. Get it in there, and then you give it a couple good twists, and you got that baby locked in. This is the on-off switch here, which is a roller. Turn it all the way to the next side, and there you go, fellas. That baby is on and ready to sight in your optic. To sight in your optic, typically it's depending on where you're setting it up at. They tell you to get it 25 yards and just put it on the button. In my house, I've got about 15 yards to work with, so I typically sight it in about an inch and a half low, and then do the finishing work there at the range. This will save you a ton of time in getting that scope locked in. And since we're switching out quite a few optics on this CMMG, which we'll be bringing you 3 different scope options for it, takes away a lot of the pain and the hassle of trying to get that thing sighted in. Now, if you go to the 9mm, you can actually sight in your pistol. Absolutely. Let's get the 9mm on here, which is the correct caliber. I don't think this will work in a 40 caliber. I think they're anti-40 all the way. Get that threaded on there, and stick it in there. And it's a little snug, so I'm going to back it off a hair, and a little more, until it wants to start to go in. And yeah, this is a monkey in a football because now I'm doing it on camera. And once it's in there, you can feel it kind of snug back up, and just get it all the way in there, and then twist it till it feels like it's biting. And there you go. And now you can check your sight on your pistol. So yeah, this will work. This will work on pistols with no problem. And I've had this thing, like I said, for 12 or 13 years, and have abused it, lost it, kicked it, knocked it around, left it in a range bag, and it just keeps on working. And really impressed with the build quality from Laserlyte. It does come with this little Allen wrench to tighten down on the back here. I've never used it, never had a need to use it. Just the simple way of sticking it in there and letting it start to lock itself in the rifling seems to work for me. It does come with this nice little baggie here to hold all your little accessories in this little flap here and protect your light. And it runs on the 3 batteries, and to get the batteries out is kind of a hokey little deal. You turn it on, and I guess this is where I would use the Allen wrench. You just go ahead and pry this thing open, and you got a little compartment here that comes out, and it holds the 3 batteries right here. They'll tell you to buy a certain type of battery. The LR44 is the same size and works just fine. You can find those on eBay for pennies. Takes 3 batteries, stick them in there, pop it back in, and away you go. So this is UGD bringing the Laserlyte laser bore sight that is well over a decade old and seen a lot of miles, but still going strong. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you think I ought to take this laser and stick it somewhere, hit the dislike, and please subscribe.